Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play in F1 2019 at the Russian Grand Prix. This is my career with Ferrari. This is Season 4, Race 16. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, I really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button and share, comment and subscribe. Really push my road to 1,000 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter or Facebook, and Discord links will be as usual from the description box down below. Also, please don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you can keep up to date with my latest content. Now then, as you can see on the screen now, it's the drivers and constructor standings. First of all, in the driver standings, we're currently leading with 248 points. We're in a commanding position right now. Then in second place is Pierre Gasly with 181 points. Then behind him is Lukas in third, Sebastian Vettel, my teammate, in fourth, Lewis Hamilton in fifth, Max Verstappen in sixth, seventh is Charles Leclerc, eighth is Alexander Albon, ninth is Devon Butler, and 10th is Sergio Perez. Moving over to the Constructors Championship now. Ferrari are leading. We are in first with 415 points, over 100 points clear of second place team Racing Point. Then it's Red Bull, Toro, Renault, Haas, Williams, McLaren, Mercedes, and finally Alfa Romeo. Let's have a quick look at the season results. Now, so far, out of 15 races, I have won 4, which I think is the lowest total I've had so far at this point. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fastest laps. Lowest I've finished is 9th so far this season. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 finishes on the podium, which is pretty good, over half. No DNF so far. Haven't finished outside the points, which is good. Let's change these components. Probably don't need all of them, but might as well. Gearbox 40%, should be fine. Tyre allocation. Expected qualifying position is 4th, expected race position is 7th. Rivals, which are Sebastian Vettel, my teammate, and Max Verstappen. I'm winning both rivalries against my teammate 5-4 and 10-9. Weather forecast is dry in both qualifying and the race. Finally, for once, I think for the past 4 or 5 races, it's been a wet qualifying at some point. But thankfully, it's dry in both. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get onto the front row, possibly even the podium, the pole position. But let's see how we go here. Here we go to qualifying.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready to embark on their qualifying runs. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under parc fermé conditions. So any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
Okay, we're going to be going out soon. Now, I just finished practice just before I started this live stream, and Verstappen was able to beat me for the fastest lap in practice 2. It was half a tenth quicker than me, so it looks like I've got some competition for pole position. As usual, the car setup that I'll be using for this live stream will be in the description box down below if any of you want to use it, or just interested in having a look at it, feel free. Also, there's other information at the number of races I've done so far in this career on F1 2019, the pole positions, the podium finishes, the total points, the total amount of wins I've had, amongst other things, are all in the description box, as well as links to Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Charles, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
It's pretty quiet out on track. We should consider getting out there.
Alright, no problem. Just announcing the live stream on Discord, Facebook, and now Twitter. Who's going out first? So Lando Norris is out first. Alright, that's all done. Thank you. I'm assuming it was you, Charles, who liked the stream. Thank you. Alright. Please don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Help me grow this channel. Really would appreciate it. Alright, let's get out there. New set of softs on. Let's make sure that this amount of fuel on board. There we go. Alright. Let's go.
All set. Everyone clear? Car to track.
Have you seen F1 to 2020? It's insane. Yeah, I've seen some of the press releases for it, where they're gonna have like a manager style career mode for F1. You can create your own team. I like that. I like that. Didn't think they'd ever actually put something like that into F1. So the fact that they're actually looking to do that is very encouraging. I like that a lot. There's going to be split screen as well, something that I think was in previous F1 games, but they removed it for some reason, not too sure why, but that's nice as well. So yeah, some of the ideas they're putting in is rather cool. I know it's supposed to be a Michael Schumacher edition. I'm wondering if they're going to do something similar to what they did in this game, where they did a career mode with Lucas Weber and Devon Butler. I wonder if at some point Michael Schumacher will appear. That would be cool. Obviously they'd have to get permission to use him, but that would be really cool. Would have been nice, because if I remember correctly, there was a Alain Prost and Ayrton Senna edition for this game, so it would have been nice if they were able to add them in somehow. So that would be cool. Let's see. Charles says I'm gonna pre-order the Schumacher edition. Hopefully, yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, do it if you want to. I'm not too bothered with it, to be honest. Only thing that I would be interested in getting is Schumacher's helmet that he used to wear when he was at Ferrari. I'd be interested in using that. Alright, here we go. No one's coming out of the pits right now. Oh, deactivated my DRS, that might cost me a bit. You subscribed on 2 different accounts. Thank you, Charles, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Alright, let's go. Verstappen, top of the timesheet so far, as I would expect, considering he beat me in qualifying 2, in practice 2, sorry, just before I started this live stream. So I'm down on the first sector. Oh my days, Verstappen. Except Verstappen's going to be a pain in this race. Attempt down. Oh, damn. It should be enough to get me through the next part of qualifying, but looks like I'm going to be 2 or 3 attempts down on him. Line through there wasn't very good. Definitely got room for improvement. Two and a half attempts down. Okay, second place. Looks like Verstappen's definitely the one to beat right now. Nicely done from Verstappen there. Nicely done. Also, one of my favourite cars is coming to F1 2020, the 94-95 Benetton. Oh, yes. Okay. All right.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.3.
Yeah, definitely need some improvement there. 2.5 tenths down. First sector, not too bad. Second sector, definitely need to improve. Third sector, yeah. My line through some of the corners wasn't very good, but look at the gap between me and Leclerc here. Look at that. That's a sizable chunk, half a second. That's a sizable chunk between us two.
We're top of the speed trap, 221.6 miles per hour.
Looks like it's a 2-horse race now between me and Verstappen, but it's more like a 1-horse race with Verstappen. He's almost 3 tenths quicker than me, so definitely going to need to improve on that. But for now, I'm happy with that. I'll take it. Thank you everyone who's watching right now. Hopefully you're all having a good day. The sun's coming out, which is nice. It's supposed to be cloudy. Look how packed it is on the track right now. Hey, I don't know about space. Where's my teammate? He's not in the top 10. What the? 13th? What's my teammate doing in 13th place? What on earth is he doing? Sergio Perez is 20th. What is going on here? This is very strange. There's Hamilton in 5th. Lucas Weber in 6th. Gasly, I think, is the closest in the Driver Championship to me. Where is he? 12th. Oh, this might be a good opportunity for me to increase my lead on Gasly here. Very surprised he's 12th. Still should get through, but very surprised. 4 attempts, he was able to improve even more. He got into the 1 minute 28. Okay, Verstappen's starting to scare me now. Verstappen's starting to scare me quite a bit. Lewis was able to close the gap on me. But almost 4 attempts, my goodness, man. Alright, my teammate finished in 12th, disappointed with that. So the first 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 1 of Valtteri Bottas, Lance Stroll, considering how poor Mercedes are. Lance Stroll, I think, would be okay with that, though, considering his teammates in 10th place. It's kind of embarrassing for Lance Stroll, but Alexander Albon in the Renault is 18th. That's very surprising. Then we've got Kevin Magnussen in the Williams, and finally Kimi Räikkönen in the Alfa Romeo. There we go. Let's see. However, I'm not sure how steering assists are gonna work because that's coming to the game. Steering assist, yeah, I think that used to be in the game previously as well. I think it's like a guide. When you're turning the wheel, you feel it kind of fight against you if you're turning offline. Alright, another set of tyres. Let's speed things up a bit. Hopefully the track will get a bit more rubbered in. Cyclops, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Okay, I think everyone's going to dive into pits now. 1 minute 29.4. 1 minute 29.4 from both Red Bull drivers. Alright, so Gasly's back on the pace now all of a sudden. Okay, so let's get out there right now.
When you're ready, let's go.
I think Verstappen has DAS that's more broken. DAS. Oh, okay. I was wondering, wait a minute, what's DAS? I know it is now. Yeah, Max Verstappen's on it. Looks like this race is going to be easy for me. One of the good things about this track, though, is that you're able to attack the curbs a lot more than you're able to do on other tracks. Oh, I need to turn that down, actually. No one's out on track right now. They're probably all in the pits or about to go into the pits. Twitch, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for watching. It's been a while. Since I last saw you. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're safe. Hopefully you're well. I think it's a Japanese Grand Prix after this. Okay, here we go. And the final corner. And my final lap begins. Have the advantage over the Red Bull in a straight line. Didn't hit the curb on the inside there, hit the curb on the outside. Maybe could have turned it in a bit earlier. Shouldn't affect me too much. Flat out through there. Hit the curb nicely there. 7 tenths up in the first sector. Wow, okay. Let's see how the rest of this lap goes. Oh, kind of lost the back end there. Oh, might not brake quickly enough. Oh, okay. Somehow I made the corner. 9 tenths up. Whoa. Where did the speed come from? Or where did the lack of speed come from Verstappen? He is in the 1 minute 29, so that's not as quick as I know he can be because he did a 1 minute 28. Qualifying 1. 1 minute 28.8.
That's the fastest lap so far.
Alright.
Well done.
I think the final sector is where I lost quite a bit of time though. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm safe. Just been chilling, doing my own thing. Okay. Nice to hear.
Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Racing points coming out. So it looks like a definitely challenge for pole position with a 1 minute 28.8. For those of you who don't know the rule, the tyres you do your fastest lap in qualifying 2. But the tyres you start the race with if you get into qualifying 3, which I expect to do. So these tyres I'm currently on right now is what I'll be starting the race with. So I'm trying to be very careful with them. Don't want to do more than 1 lap.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Yep. Kind of surprised no one else is out on track right now, considering there's a racing point out.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
This pit in is terrible. Absolutely terrible. Whoever came up with this pit in is just horrible, man. How about you? I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm good. Looks like my Ultimate Team squad has been reset, so I have to play everything from the scratch. Really? How did that happen? Do you mean that all your players that you've collected are gone? That's definitely not supposed to happen. That's very weird. Yes, oh my, what? Stunned by that. Very stunned. Because that shouldn't happen. That happened to me. That happened to you as well, Charles. Whoa. What's going on with Ultimate Team then? So I was fastest in the first sector. Second sector, 2 tenths down on the fastest, which was Sergio Perez. Not too sure how that happened. And then I'm quite considerably down on the best final sector. Wow. So 3 different people, all with the best sectors. And then the best sector, well, if you put the best sector together, it's a 1 minute 28.2.
So far is a 1:28.8.
So the best time is a 1 minute 28.2. I did a 1 minute 28.8. Because Weber just crept up quickly to me now, 1 minute 29.8. Can we follow Max Verstappen around? Because I think he's going to be able to do a decent lap. Where is he? He's not even out right now. Though actually he doesn't really need to go out again, I guess. Considering with his time. And he's coming in the pits.
We're 15th in the
Where's
speed
Hamilton?
trap, 117.4 miles per hour.
Oh, he's on his art lap. I would have liked to watch his lap, but we won't be able to finish it, so let's speed things up. Alright, so 2 tenths, the gap between me and Lucas Weber. Verstappen 4th, Gasly 5th, so they didn't go out again. My teammate in 8th, I'm getting a bit worried about my teammate here. But he's in 8th place right now. So, the next 5 cars eliminated in qualifying 2 are Charles Leclerc, Nico Hülkenberg. Kind of surprised about Charles Leclerc being eliminated. He only recently moved to Toro Rosso, and Toro Rosso's got a good car, so I'm not too sure how he got eliminated. Nico Hülkenberg. Daniel Kvyat, considering where Mercedes are, I think he'd be content with that. Lando Norris, probably be disappointed with that one in 14th. And finally in 15th, I think he'd be okay with that, considering he's got the worst car on the grid. Daniel Ricciardo in 15th. Here we go to the pole position shootout. It's going to be very interesting here. If we can get a good result. So I've got 2 sets of soft tyres I can use here for this next part of qualifying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out nice and early, set a lap time, make sure I've got one in the bag, and then I'll go out later on.
All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
And then I'll go out later on for my final run. Now I believe this is a 1-stop race, so go from soft to mediums, and then that's it. Well, I think I made a mistake in the Singapore Grand Prix, which was the last race, where before the start of each race weekend you can select the allocation for your tires. I went softer, so I had quite a lot of softs as I do now, rather than mediums and hard. And what I should have done was either have it balanced or actually go to the hard tires, because the soft tires in Singapore are just terrible. They don't last at all. You maybe get 1 or 2 good laps in, and then the rest of you just sliding about the place. So hopefully I remember for next time, for next season, not to do that. Focus on the medium and hard tires. This time round, a lot better. Plus, obviously, it's drag conditions, so that makes things infinitely better. I've got a racing point behind me. Let me let it through. Weber. Okay, first qualifying lap. And qualifying 3 is about to begin. Probably should have let the Racing Point go ahead of me a bit more, but should be okay. Might get a tiny bit of slipstream from him. 100-meter board, hit the brakes. Flat out through here. On previous games I couldn't go flat out through there. Had to lift off. Oh, I ran very wide. Kept my foot in it though, so to speak. Nolan, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Oh my god! Oh my days, I just scraped the wall. Just scraped the wall. Somehow I made it through that corner there. Not too sure how I made it, to be honest. That was so close. I'm good. That was too close for comfort. 1 minute 29.2. 1 minute 29.3 for me. Of that big mistake.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Of that really big mistake for me. Need to make sure I actually make the corner properly this time on my next run. Coming in 7th place, not too surprising there. 1 minute 29.0. Fair enough. Fastest in the first and second sectors. Third sector was nowhere. I was second down. Speed things up a bit. I think that would be a good time to go out now. Brand new set of tyres. Yes. Alright, let's go.
Standing by.
There we go. Hang on, something ain't right with Verstappen. Yeah, he's in 8th place. He probably did the same mistake I did, Charles. Two people you'd expect to be challenging for pole position are in 7th and 8th. Me and Verstappen, so I guess he made the same mistake I did. Or somewhere else. Got a nice sizable gap here. Not to mention Toro and Racing Point are still in the pits unless they decide they're not going out again.
Say again, you're breaking up.
I didn't say anything. Oh my days.
Quick position rundown for you. The current top 5 are Butler, Hamilton, Russell, Gasly and Weber. So just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Gasly, Weber and Vettel. And behind us are Verstappen, Perez and Sainz. Currently the fastest lap is a 1 minute 29.0.
Okay. Here's where I made the mistake before. Ran way too deep. Wish they would tell you how much time there is left when you do a session update. Wish they'd actually tell you how much time is left in the session. That should be quite useful. Alright, here we go. So the Racing Point and the Toro Rosso are staying in the pits here. Don't need to set a new fastest first and second sectors, just need them to be smooth. Second sector as well. Final sectors where I need to just make it smooth. And I think I'll have it. Braked way too early. Much more scrappy lap than my first time round. Two tenths down. Here's where I should make up a heap of time if I actually make the corner properly. 1 minute 28.9. Lost a bit of time there. It's going to be a pretty close one. Did I get pole?
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Got pole. Let's go.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Campbell, Weber and Sebastian Vettel. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Happy I got pole. It's been quite a while since I last got pole. But 2 tenths quicker than Lukas Weber. Teammates pretty close to Lukas Weber's time, so he could possibly challenge for second place. Devon Butler's not too far behind them either. Max Verstappen, I'm not too sure what happened to him. Almost half a second down on me there. I'm not too sure what's going on with him. Kind of surprised by that one, to be honest. Alright.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Arkatin, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching.
Lucas was on top form today, wasn't he?
I'm sure his team will be very happy. I know he will be. Alright, let's go down. Are you going to get the new F1 game? Yes, I will be. Yes.
On the front of the grid with Lucas alongside.
I think it's July 13th. They're releasing it, I think. It must be a great feeling to be on the front row of the grid. Yes. Yeah, it feels like there's nothing I cannot achieve with this team behind me. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think...
Great. Well, that's everything.
Isn't Ghost of Tsushima coming out in June? So those are the 2 games I'm looking to get. Ghost of Tsushima, I think it's in June. And then the new F1 game. Winning both of my rivalries, which is good.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright, so let's head to the race.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Situated just 3 miles from the Georgian border, the 3.6 mile Sochi Autodrome has 2 notable overtaking opportunities into turn 1 and then turn 13. 18 corners in total here, 12 to the right and 6 to the left, and it's an average lap speed of around 130 miles per hour. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, it's looking a bit cold out there, if I'm honest. These tyres have quite a narrow operating window in terms of the temperatures they need to extract the best grip. So with a cold track surface, it's going to be harder to keep those temperatures up, which will lead to lower grip and maybe more mistakes.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Campbell lines up on pole position, and starting alongside is Lucas Faber. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Butler, Lewis Hamilton and Russell, Verstappen, Perez,
Gabriel,
Sainz,
how you doing?
and
Thank you very much for
Charles
watching.
Kvyat,
Welcome.
Norris, Daniel Ricciardo,
Controller.
and Gasly,
Playing
Bottas,
controller.
Stroll, Kevin Magnussen and Kimi Raikkonen. Albon and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Alright, here we go. Pole position. Hopefully I can translate that into a win.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've
27
still
laps.
got work to do. Try to
Soft to
cover the
mediums.
inside line off the start.
Cover the inside line. Okay. We should have the out and out pace to just stay in first place, even if I stay on the outside. Right, since I'm on pole position, go do the formation
Okay,
lap.
go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
Roger that. "27 laps, 50% race. I'll ship myself to only 2 flashbacks unless there's something that happens with my controller, which does seem to happen every now and then, unfortunately.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Please tell me, I could have sworn I just saw a droplet of rain. That's the last thing I need is rain. The AI are unbelievably good in wet conditions. Trying not to get ahead of the rest of the field too much. Here we go. Here we go. As long as I can have a decent first lap, then I think it can be a good race for me. Alright, here we go.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Teammates right behind me. If I can possibly help my teammate get second place. 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, here we are! Racing! I'm immediately moving over to the right, trying to block off Weber here, allow my teammate to get ahead. Oh my days, actually, Weber's going to overtake me as well. Can I at least overtake Weber? Nope, somehow he's got an amazing... Oh my days, oh, don't hit him! Oh my days, I was so close. No! Oh, Weber got... Oh, really? Really? I was going to be content with Weber getting the lead, getting ahead of me, but somehow he gets ahead of my teammate as well. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Damn it, man. He's actually pulling away as well. Uh-oh. Alright. Teammate, I was trying to do you a favour, but you're in my way now. Don't defend. What are you doing? Oh my dear, that's a slam on the brakes here. Oh my god, he's holding me up now. Really, Vettel? Really? Guess Vettel's not much of a team player. Damn it, man. Look at Weber, he's off. Okay. Turned it way too early there. Race win isn't gone yet, but I need to make sure I get into a bit of a rhythm. One thing I don't want is for the Toro behind me to start messing me about. I'm at 34. Didn't quite catch that. I think that was a 9. How are they pulling away from me so much on the straights? What's going on? Pulling away from me quite a bit. It looks like my teammate's catching up to Weber here. Can't pull away from Butler right now. This is not a good opening few laps for me right now. Only good thing is that I can see my teammate catching Weber. Teammate should get DRS. Going down the pit straight.
Is now
Fastest final sector.
Will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. That is Sebastian ahead of you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:32.8. They're building a lead of 0.6 per lap.
On who? On me? Oh, wow, okay. No, I need to push now. Those two are fighting each other. I want to be right behind them. Ran a bit wide. Starting to pull away from Butler a bit here, which is at least something. This corner always messes me up. Final sector's a bit sloppy here.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Teammate might be able to overtake for the lead here. So there's a double switch. Let's see if he can get the win, get the lead. He's got the inside line. He should have him. Now Weber's going to be on him though. Put away nicely from Devon Butler. Haven't really got into a rhythm yet through this lap. Oh, come on. I was just starting to catch him quite quickly there. A bit wide. I got DRS, so too does Weber. Actually made the corner. Always that corner running a bit wide. Turn down ERS. Teammate's going defensive. Has to. Might allow me to get a bit of a jump on Weber here. Nope, his acceleration was pretty good. Oh, I'm gaining quite quickly. Oh, right behind Weber here. Let's bring that back down. Weber went with a weird line there. It looked like it was a bit of a defensive line. Initial acceleration, Weber had the advantage there, but then I was just so slightly clawing him back. It's like it's a 3-horse race between us three, though Hamilton's now up into 4th, so he might join the party soon. Just can't get close enough. Always a very good acceleration from Weber. And my teammate's getting just out of reach to where DRS isn't very effective. Get a good exit out of this next corner here. If I can get a good exit, I might be able to attack Weber, though he's going to get DRS as well. Nope. That's the closest I've been to Weber. Don't think I'm going to be able to overtake him though. Though he does try to attack my teammate. Nope, not going to be able to do anything there. Gonna power a bit early. Ah, still couldn't pass him though. Oh, I tried to switch back but hit him. Went quite defensive there, Weber. Got my teammate to pull away. Might have him here, might have him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, make the corner, make the corner. Yes, got him. Got him, got him, got him. All right, let's see if I can catch my teammate now. Beautiful overtake. Let's go. Within a second of my teammate, that's good. What lap is this? Alright, let me quickly have a look here. It is lap 8. Nolan, you're right. It is lap 8. It is lap 8. Nicely done. Yeah, what a guess. It was a nice guess as well. Oh, go wrong wide. No, 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 no. That's not what I needed. That's not what I needed. Need to be catching my teammate. I can't allow him to get outside the DRS zone, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble against Weber. Nicely. Also, what would help me when I get ahead of my teammate, if I do of course, is that I'll have first choice when it comes to pits. This my teammate went a bit defensive there. He was over to the right when he didn't really need to. Right, I need a good exit out of this corner. I might be able to have him here.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
I need to get ahead of him quickly. I want to be on the mediums before he does. Go, 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 go. I'm gaining rather nicely here. Look at the speed. Oh, go wrong wide. Oh, can I make it? Yes, I can. He's going to catch up to me really quickly. Going to stay on the outside. No, inside actually. I should have the line for the corner. There we go, got him. There we go, up in the first place where I belong. That was a long, hard fight there. Didn't allow myself to get demoralized, dropping down to third on the first lap, but able to get it. Now let's see if I can pull away a bit now. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. Hopefully you're enjoying the stream, hopefully you're enjoying the action. Pit stop information.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. Your pit window opens in 2 laps' time.
They got DRS, so I can't really pull away from them. That's why I want to be on the mediums before them so I can pull away a bit. That was poor. I'm going to need a mega exit out of this final corner. It wasn't bad actually. I was able to create a bit of a gap between me and my teammate there. He was getting rather quickly, but not quickly enough. I guess the most frustrated person right now must be Weber. Must be getting pretty tired.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
He must be getting pretty tired of looking at the back of a Ferrari. Been looking at the back of Vettel's car for most of the race. Rival.
Max is sat in P8. The gap is
He hasn't moved.
10.8 seconds. They're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 34.9.
He hasn't moved from his starting position. Very surprising.
Box, box. We're coming in this lap.
9 tenths. Ah, just wasn't able to get ahead of him to make sure he didn't get DRS. Although that might actually help out Vettel stay ahead of Weber. So it's not all bad, I guess. Alright, boxing this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Which says I come out in 16th place. Brand new set of mediums. That's when I really need to push like a madman. Just see if I can open up a bit of a gap while I've got brand new tyres on. Let's reduce everything a bit here. Oh! All of a sudden I pulled out a bit of a gap. Not too sure how that happened. I think maybe Vettel defended against Weber, which opened up a bit of a gap.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Good thing I'm pitting then, innit? Wonder if Weber's going to pit on the same lap as me.
Don't forget, box this lap.
Roger that. Yep, Weber's pitting as well. Here we go. Oh my days. Car wouldn't move. I think I lost a bit of time.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Come on. Just behind Bottas in 11th place. And Weber came out just ahead of a Mercedes. Come on, Bottas. The last thing I need you to do is hold me up right now. You're not even fighting each other. Be nice and move out of the way. On the soft tires as well. Or back marker. He's not going to be nice. He's not going to move out of the way, so I have to overtake him. Okay, Vettel just pitted. So where is he going to end up in relation to me and Weber?
Sebastian's in for his stop.
Have been able to pull away from Weber. Fastest final sector. My teammate's moving out of his pit box. He's not going to trouble me though. And Weber got ahead of my teammate. Now I can hear cheering. So I have been able to increase the gap between me and Weber and my teammate. Which is just what I wanted as well.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.1 seconds.
So a good pit stop. Who's that ahead of me? Kvyat, oh my days. He still hasn't pitted yet. What's he doing on the soft still?
You have P3. P3 Kvyat is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 4.1 seconds. They're on old softs. Weber is behind you. Our gap behind is 2.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The gap to the leader is 4.4 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 15 laps still remaining.
15 laps to go. Okay. Please no self-promotion in the live chat. Please. 1 minute 32.9. 3 seconds up on
We're leading our teammate by
Weber.
5.0 seconds.
Also, my teammate's not too far behind Weber, so we might be able to catch him. Be nice for a Ferrari 1-2. Actually, let's keep everything in rich and high for now, actually. .2. My teammate's the fastest, has got the fastest lap. Okay. .6, that's what I like to see. Come on, teammate, catch Weber. Even though it's Pierre Gasly, I'm really concerned about when it comes to the Drivers' Championship. I'll be able to extend the lead to him quite considerably. He's not even in the top 3. Fastest lap of the race, let's go.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
1 minute 32.7. I did none of the fastest sectors. Car surprising. No, should buy whatever skin he wants, really. Whatever skin he likes the most. It's up to him. .6. Open up a gap between me and him very nicely. Line through there wasn't very good. New fastest lap, 1 minute 32.7.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Almost 5 seconds. So I turn everything down now. Got a nice sizable gap to Weber. Java behind.
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Java behind.
Weber behind. The gap to the car behind is 4.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 4 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:33.6.
1 minute 33.6. That's like 9/10 up. I wonder if Weber might have an issue. Actually, not much of an issue, I guess, considering he's able to keep the gap between him and my teammate pretty stagnant, at about 2.7, 2.8 seconds. Nikki, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you?
You've lost some time to the car behind.
Yeah, to be expected. I only turn up the engine and ERS once it gets to that 3 seconds. So far, no need to worry. Lap 17, so 10 laps left to go. 4.4 took a little bit out of me. So my teammate's not able to catch Weber, unfortunately.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Alright. Hopefully, Charles, I'm hoping I do win this race. I was on pole position, didn't have a very good first lap. Was able to stick with Weber, my teammate,
really good. You're managing it well.
for the first couple of laps. Then I was able to pass Weber and my teammate before first round of pit stops. And then once me and Weber pitted, I was able to put a bit of a gap between me and Weber. And now we are where we are now. Yellow flag for some reason. Hopefully that doesn't call out a virtual safety car. Ricardo's out the race.
Gap to teammate behind is 7.5 seconds.
Virtual.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow down. Maintain a positive delta.
I'm good, Nikki. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Yeah, whatever. These virtual safety cars are really annoying. Always lose time.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
What? Drive-through penalty. Oh my days. Impact. Sorry for self-promoting if I was doing it. No, you weren't. You weren't. And how do you make your thumbnails? How do I make my thumbnails? I use Oh, that's really annoying, man. Virtual safety cars are so annoying. Alright, one flashback. Got one more left.
VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, clear.
So frustrating, these things. I use a photo editing software called Affinity Designer. I've got it on the App Store. It's pretty much the exact same as Photoshop, though with Photoshop you have to get a subscription where you have to pay a fee every month, whereas with Affinity Design you pay one time and that's it. So it costs £34.99. And then it basically does the exact same as Photoshop. No, that's Infinity Design. It's Affinity, so AFF rather than
behind us is
IN.
3.4 seconds.
It's AFF at the beginning. Affinity. And there's some handy handy guides on what you can do on Affinity Design on YouTube, which is what I use sometimes if I want to find out how to do something. It's pretty useful. But yeah, that's what I use mainly. Everything's still working? Oh wait. The stream just said it went down. It's still working. It's back now. I guess there's something wrong with YouTube. Looks like. Not too sure what's going on with it, to be honest. Nothing happened with my laptop, so I'm not too sure what was going on there. Definitely strange. Alright. Looks like everything's still working, thankfully. So let's continue.
You're leading the pack. P1, Weber is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
I will try to. It's 3.3 the gap between me and Weber, thanks to the virtual safety car. I was able to gain a second or two on me. Another... Oh, come on, another yellow flag. How many laps left? 6. And wide. Be careful. Back to 4 seconds, that's what I like to see. Impact, do you know YouTube bans people without doing anything?
We're leading our teammate by 7.2 seconds.
I have, for example, heard about what happened to Avra, who's a F1 YouTuber, where his channel got deleted out of nowhere. So that is a bit worrying that that can happen. Being banned for nothing, that's even more scarier. So I do hope that YouTube, after what's going on right now in the world, is able to fix quite a lot of things which I think YouTube has issues with. And as much as I say that the copyright system is really, really frustrating, At the same time, I understand it's necessary. Otherwise, YouTube would be in a lot more trouble than they already are in. So I can understand that. But I think it's the way that they've implemented the copyright system makes it very easy for people to abuse the system even when they have nothing to do with the content that they're claiming. So I hope that there's a time in the not too distant future where people who consistently abuse the copyright system get punished for it, which would definitely help, particularly not necessarily the big YouTubers but the smaller channels like mine. Quite a bit of fuel on board, which I don't need. It's not just ever, it's happened to many other YouTubers. Yeah, I've seen.
Green flag.
Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? I've seen most of my hold on, wait a minute. I've seen most of my Fortnite content being used on other channels. Really? You know you can claim it if you don't want it there, you know. You can claim it. Because they haven't got your permission. But if you're okay with the content, then obviously leave it, but... Oh my days, Weber's got his engine blown. Uh-oh. That's bad for him. That's really bad. I did, but they didn't do anything. That's strange. Normally when you claim it, you're given a choice of what to do. Looks like Weber's out. Yes! Which means it could be a Ferrari 1-2. That makes things easier. Hamilton's on the hard tyres, that's surprising. That is very surprising. Eight seconds clear, my teammate.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Okay. Rival.
The gap is 42.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. The time last lap was a 1 minute 36.8.
42 seconds. Wow. Oh, very close to the best first sector time. I'm trying to see if I can set a new fastest lap of the race. Nope, ran wide. That's not gonna happen. Pushing these tires a bit too far. Oh, new fastest lap.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Where did that come from? Let's see. I reported to YouTube that it's copyright, but they said the person who had used my videos asked, but when I didn't get a single ask, or all my content had my... I'm not too sure what you're saying there, Charles. I get the first bit. I'm not too sure about the rest of it. Are they saying that they gave you, that the person who's using your content gave you credit or something?
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
8.8, okay. I like that. Let's turn everything else down. How many more laps are left? Not long. 2 more laps. Using this view really does give me a lot more respect for F1 drivers. Look at this, man. You can barely see anything. Look at that. Your hand actually gets in the way when you're turning the steering wheel. I'm saying no one asked me to use my videos on their channel. If that's the case, you should be able to claim the video or block the video outright.
Gap to teammate behind is 8.5 seconds.
Cockpit cam is so underrated. Yeah, it's true. It is true. I mean, in this view, you can't even see the front wing. So I'm very surprised that there's not more crashes in F1, particularly when it comes to the front wing, because you can't even see it. You just have to guess where it is. Surprisingly enough, though, I'm actually driving better in this mode than I am in the other mode. Surprisingly enough,
ERS deployment. It's time to use some of this charge.
Actually hitting all the apexes, actually slowing down in time.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the
Final
race.
lap. Kieran, how you doing? Thank you very much for watching. How are you? Look at the mirror. You can barely see anything. The rear wing took up most of the view in the mirror. Crazy, man.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
2 laps of fuel remaining. Shouldn't be 2 laps of fuel. I should have used most of it, but I think it's because of the virtual safety car. Verstappen, no, how dare you take my fastest lap, how dare you? Damn it. It's kind of annoying, Verstappen did that. The Ferrari 1-2, I'll take it. As I come around the final corner to win the Russian Grand Prix. Oh, wow.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
What a race. What a race. Impact, the person who is using my videos had their videos being removed right now. Okay.
Ferrari. Anthony Davidson, what helped them deliver this result, do you think?
Good drive, thank you.
I think a large part of the
Thank you,
result
thank
comes
you.
down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs.
I think it was all
And that's allowed
down
them get the
to
best out of the car,
the first
to
couple laps where I
maximise
was
the strategy
behind Weber
to stay
and
out of trouble.
Vettel, and then after the pit stop, the first couple laps after the pit stop, where I can
Here come
really
our
push.
winners now. A thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their
Those were
history
key.
is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Campbell increases their championship lead.
85
Let's focus on
points.
the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson.
Wow.
Who do you pick?
It's an interesting one today. On balance, I think I have to call out Alexander Albon. A really solid drive from him today, and one that he and his team should be proud of.
85
It's time
points
to check
clear.
out the constructors' standings.
2 minutes in
Ferrari
third,
continue
and 3
to
points
extend
behind.
the gap at the top of the
Hey,
table.
Gasly.
Well, and an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Key thing about this season has been, even if I haven't been able to get the win, focus on beating whoever's the closest, my closest rival in the championship, which I've done on multiple
Amazing
occasions throughout this
performance out
season.
there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. What do you think made the difference between this weekend and last weekend?
Durability.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
You did, but everyone is allowed one mistake. You underestimate the team. When we're in sync, great things can happen. My team had faith in me, and it feels great to live up to it. Albon was quiet in this race. Yes, he was.
Winner has
He was.
emerged in the championship. Is it in the bag?
At this point, I'm not sure I can catch... Wait a minute, what? That doesn't make no sense. You can't stop giving 100% in this sport. It's in the bag. I'm taking it home. That's showmanship. Sportsmanship. There we go.
Is not being able to finish a race like Lukas did today a hard thing for a driver to deal with?
It's never easy, but he's a true professional and won't let it get him down. It can be tough, but I'm sure his team will be working hard to fix whatever went wrong. Yes, it makes me glad I have such an excellent team working to always keep me in the race. It's never easy, but he's a true... Oh, let's go. Yes, sportsmanship. Rumours have it had...
Appreciate your time.
Rumours have it that Impact has been offered a contract by McLaren for next season. Ooh. No comment. No comment. I got no comment on that one. I do have to ask though, Nolan, where are you getting your sources from? Who's your source, Nolan? I'd like to know.
Just wanted to say congrats on the podium.
The contract.
Thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
Why do you always
Looks
give
like
me
one of
second
your
driver
rivals has
for?
also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation.
Let's see what this says.
All right, the terms
Okay,
have
that's
been
fine.
agreed.
Cool.
All that's left is to sign the paperwork.
I'm not bothered.
You'll be on this new deal from the next race weekend.
Everything I don't care about, the race bonus, the upgrade speed, and the simultaneous development, I'm not bothered by. It's just the pit lane efficiency I want it to be as high as possible. Alright, so... got these pursuits. Okay, so what we got? So, pursuit and overtake challenge in China. I'm in the McLaren, I'm in the Ferrari in this one. Alright, let's go with the Ferrari. Replace gearbox, yes please. Claire told me Impact. Really? She might have to get the sack for that. She might have to get the sack. Devon Butler has been rumored to be signed by Ferrari for next season. Maybe. Could be possible. He might take my seat. Thank you to everyone who's watched the Russian Grand Prix. Really do appreciate it.
Here we are then, the calm before
lot
the
of
storm as we
hard
wait
work
for
and
this
concentration
field
went
of
into that
iconic
one.
cars to burst into life for the
Alright, we've got the overtake challenge. How many overtakes? Verstappen's already done his. How many overtakes do I have to do? 10. Okay. Here we go. This is the car that Raikkonen won his World Championship in, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, the braking is amazing. Somehow this car brakes a lot better than the current one. Oh my days. Takes quite a long time for the power to go in though, to be honest. But the braking. Oh, out the way. Lift off. Feels like I can carry so much more speed. Collision? What collision? Oh my days. No, Cameron was better in 2007. I guess you could say so. Though Hamilton made a mistake in China, which cost him. Bye-bye. What McLaren is that though? Oh, look at him catching. Looks like it's like an early 2000 car there, that McLaren. It's not the 2007 McLaren, that looks like a 2001, 2002 McLaren. Impact got to go fast, yep. Got almost 2.5 minutes to catch the next couple cars. Should be able to, considering how quick this car is compared to the other McLarens. The Benetton in F1 2020, yeah, gonna be interesting to see what it feels like. Out the way, out the way, out the way. Look at the spin. Oh, come on. Turned into me there. That's that. The way I was turning wasn't even the corner, and yet somehow I get hit by the AI. Really? Look at the view on this one. Oh, backhand. Suddenly it feels a bit weird not having the halo here. Feels a bit weird. I must admit though, this Ferrari does look nice. I like the sound of the engine as well. Though it doesn't compete with the engine that Michael Schumacher drove back in 2004. Those engines were like, wow. $11 seconds. Can I go flat out through here? Yes, I can. Chicken nuggets F1 team. Chicken nuggets, you know. That's a good one. The chicken nuggets. Who's gonna want to go to them? Certainly I wouldn't. Chicken nuggets. Oh my days. Where's next? The Japanese Grand Prix? Yeah. Please don't let there be rain. Please, the first sector is just horrible. when it's raining to try and go through. It's absolutely terrible. Alright, that's going to be the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on... Oh, wait a minute. My mistake.
They've announced that the technical regulations are changing for next season.
Oh.
Now there's a risk a lot of our hard work could be undone if we're not careful. So let's figure out how to mitigate this. Drivers, take a look at the developments we have and let us know what you want to invest in protecting. Alright everyone, let's get on top of this.
Okay, so regulation changes for this upcoming season.
Success in the invitational event. It might not help you in the championship standings, but it definitely helps to build your reputation.
Giant qualifying in the race. Okay, cool. That's interesting. So, chassis is what's going to be changing. Ferrari's never been too good in the chassis anyway. Look, and yeah, I've got everything, and this is what Ferrari, where Ferrari stand. Where's Mercedes? Mercedes are third from bottom, and in the powertrain they're dead last. Damn, man. Still don't understand how Racing Point's ahead of Ferrari. Not too sure about that one. Ferrari are supposed to have the best engine. Not too sure about that. Where's Red Bull? Oh no, Red Bull are lower. Okay. As I said before, that's the end of this live stream. I'd like to thank everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Charles, for watching the entirety of this stream. Really do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone who's watched. Really do appreciate it. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Later, Nolan. Aside from that, subscribe, like, share, and comment. We would appreciate it on my road to 1,000 subscribers. Hopefully, you'll have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for my FIFA 20 player career, episode 6, I believe. FA Cup round 4 replay against Chelsea. Oh boy, that's going to be a tough one. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Laters.